All right, we're going to talk about propane. Did you know? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yes, and you, and you, and you. And yes, you all the way in the back. I can turn your generator that uses gasoline into propane. I can convert your generator into propane. Well, what the heck's the difference between gas and propane? I heard it ain't even as powerful. Okay. All right, sir. Relax. Chill, dude. Listen, man. You are right. If you convert to propane, say you have an 8,000 watt generator, right? 8,000 watt, 10,000 watt starting, 8,000 watt running. You go propane, it'll be about 9,000 watts starting or 9,500 watts starting, 7,400 watt running. But what's good about propane? Let me give you some examples. Number one, it doesn't go bad. So, hurricane season's over. We didn't use our generator, thankfully. You don't got to dispose of the gasoline. You don't have to dispose of the propane, sorry. You have gasoline, it's going to go bad. Unless you siphon it out and put it in your vehicle or burn it off in the generator, it's going to go bad. And we all know, because including me, I'm lazy. When I'm forgetful, I'm going to forget about the gasoline. And then next hurricane season, I'm going to have 20, 30 gallons of gasoline that is bad that I got to figure out a way to get rid of. And I'm sick and tired of you guys giving me all your gasoline, okay? Because it's not like I can use it. So, that's number one. Propane doesn't go bad. Number two, it doesn't clog your fuel system, your carburetor. I mean, last year I did like 300 calls. 280 of them were clogged carburetors. Propane won't clog your system, which is really good because that'll save you $250. Why am I telling you this stuff? I'm going to be broke next year if you guys all listen to me. Good thing you guys all don't listen to me. There's a couple smart ones. You guys know who you are. But then there's the ones that are like me. You live and you learn, right? Anyways, doesn't clog your system at all. Number three, it's cleaner burning for the environment and for your generator. It'll actually not cake up the valves at all. And you can tell and see the difference by looking at the spark plug. When you change spark plugs on a gasoline engine after it's been running for many hours, it is black and nasty. When you change spark plug on a propane or natural gas, it looks like barely used, okay? So we got 1, 2, and 3. Number 4, you can get a big tank, okay? And I'm not talking, you don't need to have a permit or any of that. You can get, even just a couple. You can get 80-gallon, 100-gallon tank, and it's not even as big as you might think it is, and have it in your garage right along the side. Personally, I think propane's safer than gasoline. Okay? So what that equals is less you having to go out to the generator and add gasoline to it. It's less you of having to have gasoline containers, okay? And it also equals more runtime. We all know that we hate getting 30 gallons of gasoline, because then at the end of the year, at the end of hurricane season, you got to figure out what to do with it. But if you don't, and you only have 5 or 10 gallons, and you need to run it, that's not going to last you that long. Propane, it doesn't go bad. You leave it in the corner. You've got a little hose that is flexible, and you can put it wherever. You got 100 gallons. You forget about it. That thing will last you a lot longer. Okay? All right. Burn time. Propane and gasoline are literally almost the same, as in volume wise. You'll have a 20-gallon tank of gas, a 20-gallon tank of propane. It will literally burn a little bit faster than the gasoline. Okay, so that's negligible. So people are always scared, oh, the propane's gonna not last like nearly as long. No, they're almost the same. Okay. Last but not least, if you let me convert your generator to propane, it's not that when I change it to propane that you can never use gasoline. You've got both options now, girl. Alright? You got both options. Actually, you got three. Because the kit that I get is a propane to natural gas. You can either use propane, natural gas, or gasoline. But it's not like you're ever going to have three options. You'll have two. You have the gasoline, and you have propane, or you have gasoline and natural gas. And so I tell all my customers, especially if you have someone that needs power, they're on oxygen, they need it. For hurricane season, cool. What's your main gas source? Are you going to use propane or gasoline? If you use propane, make sure your tanks are filled, and then go and at least fill 1 5-gallon jug of gasoline. And what that does is, you never know, nothing's perfect. The regulators in the propane, the regulator for the propane kit could go bad. You never know, okay? And that's the same as the carburetor for the gasoline could go bad. You never know. But at least you have two sources. If one goes bad, you have another one that can run, okay? And that's redundancy for you. So keep that in mind. And it's not expensive to do the conversion. It's depending on the size of generator you have. The kits are anywhere from $250 to $350. And then I charge you $250 to do the install. Sometimes that involves modifying the frame, setting up the regulator, installing the adapter kit, and adjusting the fuel flow valve to get the right ratio of liquid propane to air. So, you know, you're talking almost $500 for that. And then if you wanted to get the plug, which is so much better than running extension cords, the supplies for that run anywhere. The most expensive thing for that is the actual cord that you'll plug into the generator and to the plug located near your panel. Copper's expensive, so you have a 20-30 foot cord, 50-foot cord, it's going to cost you around $150, $200, $250. But then the plug itself is $30 to $40, and you know, like, that's it. And so let's just say it's $250 for the supplies, and then it's $250 for me to install. So for $1,000, you could power literally every light in the house, anywhere that you wanted, that you needed, any lighting, any fans, all your refrigerators, all of that, depending on the size of generator. But if you have a 5,000-6,000 watt, you should be able to do a couple of refrigerators, all the lighting, fans that you would need, because you're not going to be in every room having them all running, but you'll have power to them all if needed, okay? And so for $1,000, you could have all of that propane kit, all of it, and be living in luxury when everyone else that didn't listen to me is struggling. Okay? So if you have any questions, give me a call. I can help you out. Or email me, gotpower247@gmail.com. Again, gotpower247@gmail.com. Because that is exactly what you will have if needed. Okay? Thank you guys. I hope you guys had a good weekend. It is, oh man, I'm so out of it. I've been just working so much. I hope you guys are having a good week. I've done that twice now in the last like couple months. I'll be like, oh, how's your weekend? They'll be like, dude, it's Wednesday. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? So anyways, guys, thank you and have a good night. Bye.